Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today we're going to look at a Scottish strathspey called The Devil in the Kitchen. This is a lovely Scottish strathspey, thought to be written by William Ross, who was the Queen's piper. It was arranged and popularised by Scott Skinner, who was probably the most famous Scottish fiddler of his time. It contains the ornament called the burl or the shiver. That's the trickiest part of this. I'm going to go through this slowly and I'll show you some of the ornaments and some of the tricky bowing techniques that you need. Okay, let's start off with the first line. So the very first phrase has got lots in it. We're starting right at the tip and a nice long bow and another long bow going from near the heel to near the tip. And we're going to put a fourth finger just flat of E and just slide it up. And then we've got the burl, which is it could be written as a triplet, except that it's played, the first two notes of it are played much shorter than they would be if it was a proper triplet. And this is done with a kind of a twitch of the arm. Now normally you would never tell someone to tense their arm, but to get the burl properly, I think you do need to tense it. The exercise to do is an up, that is what you're aiming at. And the bowing for the whole of this piece is based around starting the note before your burl with a up bow. If you like this tune but you haven't got very far with mastering this particular ornament, don't worry about it. Start off doing it like that and gradually you'll get to the point where you can do the burl properly. Okay, so this is a short down bow, a long up bow. And again, if the fourth finger is working out a bit too hard, because I certainly don't find this easy, getting it both in tune and clean so that your fourth finger is not touching the E string, then again you can leave that out. But as a long-term goal you should certainly aim to get it in. The B section goes like this: 3, 4. And notice that the first three lines of the B section end with a da-da, and the fourth line ends with a da-da, one of the biggest challenges, particularly when you're sight reading strathspeys, is getting the da-das separated from the da-das. I don't think there's any easy way to do that. Okay, let's do the whole thing again at a slowish tempo, and then we'll try with the backing up to tempo. And incidentally, if you want to see this done properly, then watch Paul Anderson. He is a wonderful Scottish fiddler from the northeast, and his bowing is extremely energetic. He goes all the way from the tip to the heel almost every time he plays. It is exhausting watching him playing. But everything I've learned about Scottish fiddling, everything I've learned about Scottish bowing, I've learned from watching him. Anyway, so from the beginning, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's try up to tempo and with the backing. Thank you for watching. I've got several other videos on Strathspeys, and I do have a Scottish fiddle collection on my Patreon page. If you'd like to get hold of a copy of the dots for this music, then do subscribe to the channel and send me an email. If you join me on Patreon, as I say, there are tune collections including this one. There's also all of my PDFs and lots of other goodies as well, and it's the Patreon that keeps these videos coming. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon.